Good morning, guys. Welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming, home to tips, tricks, guides, and tunes. And we're having a look at the Nothing is Too Beautiful Championship in Forza Horizon for the summer season. And this gets you a Bugatti Chiron as a reward. S2 class for this one, and road racing, Edinburgh Station Circuit, Princess Street Garden Circuit, and Moorhead Wind Farm Circuit, Bugatti being the manufacturer restriction. I've decided to go for the Bugatti Divo on this one, top S2 tune, and this is actually pretty quick. I'm not overly fond of a lot of these Bugattis because they just tend to be targeted up just for pure speed, not a lot of control, not a lot of handling. But the Divo does seem to handle the best out of all of these. I'm not fond of a Chiron, and I'm definitely not fond of a Veyron. So the Divo's definitely the way to go, especially as it was a seasonal reward last week. So at least some of you guys should have been able to obtain this a lot easier than maybe dropping a couple of million on one of the Bugattis from the auto show. Yeah, S2 racing. This is absolutely carnage. This is absolutely horrendous. And S2 is always a bit dodgy because the cars are like rockets. It's absolutely mad. And they're all on perfect driver lines. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. And we start putting hypercars into a mix. This is where it gets really stupid. The only thing this could possibly be worse at is if it's in the snow on a street racing event. That's the only other combination where you could probably make this sort of scenario any sillier. And devs, you know, in the rare chance you do have a look at this sort of stuff and do keep up with what people are putting out, please don't do a winter street racing events with S2 hypercars. That'll be an absolute nightmare. And this is just mad. It's a lot of violent driving, a lot of really aggressive, bad driving, ramming everyone because you're going to have to. You cannot really overtake these guys because you slow down for corners and you go wide. These guys don't. They're pinned to their racing lines. So you do have to give them a bash, give them a nudge, and just get past them. And once you are past them, it is just a case of keeping in first place and keeping going with it because these guys will be pushing you. And yeah, this is absolutely mad. When I saw this, when it was on the stream, it didn't say what requirements were and stuff like this. And I thought, okay, probably isn't too bad. When the update dropped, I had a look at it and I thought, oh my god, this is absolutely chaos. This is going to really annoy the crap out of me. And it did, in all fairness, it really annoyed me. And with this is not like my first take on this. Each of these races on here did take 2 or 3, possibly more, goes in order to do it because you are all driving foot to the floor all the time. And it's just mad. I really don't like this stuff, but that's the first one out of the way and I've won it. And that gives me a certain amount of leeway when it comes to the other events. So I've got Princess Street Garden Circuit here. I'm going to keep the Divo simply because it handles best. Out of all the Bugattis, this is a one I would choose every single time. Make a start on this one. And for these events, they do have to be on highly skilled or above, which makes it a certain degree worse because I can't just drop the difficulty because they're a nightmare. A bit of dodgy driving, show off skill, slingshot skill, and it is just really dirty driving, really dirty. And into first. And with this, the cars are just realistically, they're just too fast. They're too powerful for these road circuits, for these city streets. And yeah, as soon as you get your foot down, you have to slam your brakes down. It is absolutely nightmare. And I don't really like the S2 sort of events because we had one last week with Hooning It, and that was an absolute mare. That was really bad. And that took quite a few goes to complete that. A lot of experimentation with a lot of different Hoonigans in order to get something which wouldn't flip over at the first opportunity or wouldn't spin or just go completely nuts. And that was just mad. And this is sort of a similar sort of vein, but you've got a lot less requirements. Although, at least with this, it is road racing. You're not going around mud kickers making jumps and toppling over and just having a complete and utter nightmare with it. But you can see here, it is a battle. They are pushing me. They really are. And I'm not the best racer in the world, admittedly, but normally I don't have sort of too many issues on highly skills. I can go into these, I can tune some stuff up, and I can just get on with it and hammer it and just get this stuff complete and not really feel too much sort of pressure. But with this, it's constant pressure on you, and one slight mistake and they'll be past me. And I'm not shy using rewind on a lot of stuff like this. Although I've not had much opportunity to need it at the moment, which is lucky. And giving it a bit of power around here, but I have to slow it down, otherwise it will be into a shop front. So I've glanced it a little bit there. Coming round, don't clip anything, hit the brakes down hard, wing goes up, and finish line is right there. So 20 points for that one, 40 points in total. And one more event left, Moorhead Farm Circuit. Okay, you're winning easily. And now tougher driver tires want to challenge you. Would you like to raise the difficulty from highly skilled to expert and receive 25% extra credits? No. For a start, I don't need credits. And secondly, I'm winning easily. Look at these last two races. I am definitely not winning easily. This is actually a full-on battle. A lot of dirty driving and a lot of stress. This is not an easy win. An easy win is when you've got a good half a lap distance and you're just going, you know what, easy, just cruising it. And this is not it. This is not easy wins at all. This is really taking pretty much everything just to get past these guys and stay ahead. So highly skilled is already causing me a headache. And I definitely do not want to be too expert because they're going to be even faster and even more annoying. And I'm never going to do it. So highly skilled is the minimum you need in order to get the championship completion and to unlock the Chiron. And that's where it's staying. Simple as that. I'm not going off. I'm not completing it or giving myself more problems, all in the name of a few extra credits. But onto a third lap, because this is actually a really short circuit, luckily. And I've got myself into first. Trying to ram me there, trying to get past, but I've managed to block you. Hitting a wall, cut across, block you again. And you can see behind me, they're all right up behind me. They really are pushing. And there's no way I'm going to lose these guys at all. It is just a case of having to not mess it up too badly and just get to this finish line and get this out of the way. Because I've won the other ones, I only need to come second on this one, but I'm in first, so I'm taking that as a good thing. And through the line, so that's another 20 points. We're looking at half a second between myself and the person in second place. So half a second difference. That's not winning easily. But nothing is too beautiful. Complete. Bing, bing, bing. That's that one done. This gets me for Bugatti Chiron. Yeah, I've got one already, but it's seasonal completion, you know? A few credit rewards along the way. So that's that, guys. Hopefully, you're not having too many problems with this championship because it is an absolute mare. But if you like what I'm doing, hit that like button, hit subscribe. And until next time, thank you for watching. Take it easy and happy driving.